Okay, Libra, what's up in your drawers? How y'all doing, allegedly? We are here today to have another reading. Let's see what's going down with my Libra. Libra, how did you get those eyes? Libra, somebody want to know, how did you get those eyes? Shoot, my daddy and my mama gave it to me. What the heck? What the heck? That's what somebody would say. What the heck? What's going down with Libra? So what's in your energy? Y'all like, share, and subscribe. And newcomers, what to do. Now we got to keep going. We got repeated. There's something you keep repeating over and over in these karmic relationships that you have to learn a lesson. So Libra, there's a repeated past life product that you always be doing. So you need to rise above that. It's time to, change your mind and rise to the axis. Rise yourself up to who you are. You going back, this is a repeated path life lesson. So it's time that you rise above all this. Sometimes it's tricky out here in the streets. But you got to rise above it, because see, you fear of abandonment, codependencies you got going on. And somebody, fertility, and somebody here, fertility, somebody was cheating, and somebody might have been pregnant, and they were chasing thrills and toxicities. Libra, you or somebody, this is a past life repeated problem, and now somebody maybe have made a baby in the process, allegedly. No regrets, but when you fear abandonment, you go into the arms of something else, and you don't. When it gets too sticky, you get withdrawn. Look. And you simply solitary yourself. You go in solitude. You just walk away, and you're rather off not dealing with the whole thing. You shut down, Libra. You basically shuts down, and you don't deal with it. You just walks away from it like, man, I ain't dealing with that. And you just go in your solitude mode. Even, you move on from it. You see past it. See, but you need to go down memory lane and start remembering why you keep walking away from the same problem, and then you go back to partying with the twin flame all over again, yin and yang, and it starts again with this, then you'll go out and go party with your twin flame, allegedly. So you need to get over that and let go of that past. What's this twin flame situation here? Go partying with your twin flame or something, allegedly. See, somebody's rejection, they abandoned, dismissed. Somebody abandoned somebody and dismissed somebody and totally just walks away. They says they not dealing with it. They wasn't going partying with you. They just not dealing with it. They just withdrew and left the situation. Somebody just shut down. And that happens because you've been deceived so much. You get to where you don't, there's nothing that you can say or do to make me go back into that same direction. You type of person, I've learned that lesson over and over again, and I keep going right back to the same fire. And I just got burnt to the last point where I'm just going to stay comfortable and just leave it alone and just shut down. Somebody shuts down and they withdraw and they go into solitude, and you ain't got to worry about somebody named Serena. May do this, alleged names come out, but this is alleged. Someone goes in solitude. They sit down when you bring out them true emotions for a man or this woman, whoever for. When you bring out the harder things, you start to shut down a little bit on the emotions. It says no nonsense kind of a person this is. See, somebody's a no nonsense kind of a person, and that's what it is. Somebody with a T, they're not going to tolerate no bull crap. If it get too sticky, I move away from it. Somebody in Oklahoma City, they're no nonsense kind of a person, And somebody named Mark, allegedly, they know that now. They no nonsense. They cold like that. Somebody cold like that. You can't play with them on a spoon. This person is not the playable kind. That says, we was watching you from the house, but they ain't watching no more. this Leo was watching you, but they stopped watching. Somebody said they need to collect my money. I need to collect my money. It says because you're not pregnant. See, so allegedly somebody couldn't get you pregnant, so they thought there was a lawsuit coming, but it's in the reverse. See, this could have been the one for you, baby. Test your... See, this one tests the ropes with you, baby. See, but the karma is coming to this person soon. Okay, karma's coming. It says see, somebody is a chosen one on earth. See, so you get karma for messing with somebody like that. You know, you need to know that. This air sign, you know, this is a chosen one. And you can't play with this person because they put voodoo in it. Done went back to center already. You can't do the voodoos and put that sex healing on somebody and the magic up to your soul. No, it don't work like that, air sign, because someone named Avery in the past, there's an Aries here, somebody named Michael allegedly here, said, you know, they wanted to know in the past, they wanted to know, would you marry me? Somebody named, you know, will you marry me? That's what they said, but somebody was saying that was trash can talk, but really that wasn't. Somebody with an A in their name. See, they wanted to, you know, they wanted to be a winner, you know, because they know something's going to happen tremendously good for somebody in a minute. Somebody finna, somebody finna step up and the sun finna shine and, wow, all I can say. Somebody's what you call winner. Somebody with an A. And they said, ask me. Somebody should have asked somebody. See, it's like this. If you didn't ask, you didn't need to know. If you didn't want it, you should have asked. You should have asked me. It says, it is often the small steps that make giant leaps that bring about the most lasting changes. Did you hear what I just said? You got to start making leaps. The small leaps mean something. You know, this baby mama drama, this person was crazy at the heck. There was some crazy baby mama drama going on somebody's house when somebody was a cheater in the past, allegedly. And they was needing to learn wisdom anyway, because that baby mama used to drive me up my motherfucking wall. That's what I heard. I always gotta find something. It says, I'm still haunted by your reaction to what I did to you. And to me, and I'm so tired of the drama with fighting with family and friends and stuff. Somebody said they tired of fighting with family. They need to stop lying on the streets though. Your kid tell a lot of lies, you know. They need to watch out with them lies because, shoot, I learned from a long time ago there was some bad spirits around somebody in the past. You know. See, somebody didn't remember to tell I am sorry for difficulty. They didn't want to say they were sorry. They kept their mouth closed. See, but they didn't know communication was the key. That's all it is. Not, I'll talk to you later, I'll talk to you, and I'll talk to you. And that was 11:11 in the past that they were seeing. With this twin flame in the past, it was not their twin flame that had a Jagger. Somebody had a Jagger and everything from the past, probably from Kentucky in the past, and somebody said they could have got some tips and I would have showed you something. And see, so now somebody all up in their grill, all up in their fields, and all up in their G's. See, because Atlanta, Georgia, somebody may drop for some kind of HIV. You know, a disease coming allegedly because they have it and they may drop this person. You know, like, share, and subscribe.